Hello my dear students, welcome again in the video lecture of class 8th English grammar. Students, today we are going to read a very important lesson number 7, phrasal verbs. Student, this is the second part of phrasal verbs. So come on here student, in the last video lecture we have read that how many kinds of phrasal verbs are. We have read separable phrasal verb, inseparable phrasal verb, and now student we are going to read the different classification of phrasal verb. So read the sentence first. The sentence number 1, they are planning to pull down the old hospitals tomorrow. Student, here pull down is the phrasal verb. Second one, there are still some tags attached to the bag. Would you like to take them off? So here we got a student that there is them between the phrasal verb. Now next one, our pet dog has grown up. So here student again we have got that there is the phrasal verb is grown up and here there is no object. In the first sentence student the object is the old hospital and in the second sentence them is the object, but in the third sentence there is no object. So student we have got here that in the sentence the words are read in phrasal verb only in the first and the second sentence require an object. A verb that require an object to make complete sense is called transitive verb. If the object is not a personal pronoun, the particle came before or after it. In the first sentence, student, particle down comes before the object and the old hospital also here. If the sub-object is a personal pronoun, the particle will only occur after it. For example, this can be observed in the second sentence. Particle of is placed after the object them. So student we have got here that the phrasal verb, a phrasal verb that require an object to mark complete sense is called a transitive phrasal verb. The phrase in the object student, the old hospital comes after the phrasal verb pull down, and in the second sentence the object them comes between the phrasal verb take off. So the place can be changed according to the sentence here number 1 and number 2. And student, a phrasal verb that does not require an object to complete its meaning is called an intransitive phrasal verb. Students, some more examples are given here. Example number 1, he stepped aside. So this is here student, there is no article, no object. No object is here in the first sentence, there is no object and that's why it is intransitive. The second one is student, they accidentally threw the copies out. So here the copies is what? The copies is the object, so it is transitive. Third one, please try the dress on before buying it. So here the dress is what? Object, so it is transitive word. Here student, given below is a table with some common transitive or intransitive verb. So here student this is transitive phrasal verb and here this one is intransitive phrasal verb. So transitive phrasal verbs are bring about, burn down, call off, fill out, turn down, look after, give up, set up. These are transitive phrasal verb, means they need an object to complete its sense. Intransitive phrasal verb needs no object. For example, get up, pass out, grow up, run away, go back, break down, show up. Student, some note are given here. Look at the note. Some phrasal verbs can be both transitive or intransitive, depend upon their uses. For example, consider the phrasal verb look up in two sentences. The first sentence student, since Eva started exercising, her health is starting to look up. So here look up is intransitive phrasal verb because there is no object. Second one, student, why don't you look the word up in the dictionary? So here student, this is transitive phrasal verb because here there is the object word. So student, some phrasal verb may have more than one particles. Such phrasal verbs usually transitive or intransitive in nature. For example, how did you get away with not doing your homework? Student, here we got that there are two particles. The first particle is away and the second particle is with. So we got here that some phrasal verbs may have more than one particle. Such phrasal verbs usually transitive and intransitive in nature. Student, one exercise is given here. We have to find out that it is transitive phrasal verb or intransitive phrasal verb. So look at the exercise. Number 1, our bus broke down on the way to museum. So student, there is no object, so breakdown is intransitive phrasal verb. Number 2, Malavika filled out the application. So here the application is object, that's why it is transitive phrasal verb. The news turned out to be a hoax. So here there is no object, that's why turn out is intransitive phrasal verb. Next one, student, Soria is looking over our test result. So our test result is the object, that's why it is transitive phrasal verb. Number E, I can get off by 5 in the evening. So there is no object, that's why here get off is intransitive phrasal verb. Number F, Athar threw away the pencil. Saving in the dustbin. So here student, the pencil is the object, that's why transitive phrasal verb. My cousins are going back to the Netherlands next week. So here there is no object, that's why it is going back is intransitive phrasal verb. Number H, IUC came across as a very hard working person. So this is the object here, that's why it is transitive phrasal verb. So student, we have got with the help of exercise, it is clear that where there is need of object, it is transitive, and where there is no any need of object, it is intransitive phrasal verb. Now look at the sentences, students. Bhavna arrived late for the movie. Now Bhavna showed up late for the movie. So for arrive, which phrasal verb has come here, students? Showed up. So both the sentences given the convey the same meaning, but in the first sentence there is the use of word arrive, and in the second sentence, student, there is the use of the phrasal verb show up. So there are any phrasal verb that can be used substitute single word and vice versa in a sentence. Some common examples are given here, students. So what are the examples? Get it here. So these are the examples. Point out, it is the phrasal verb, so point out, what we can say the single word show. Call off, cancel. Find out, discover. Give up, surrender. Come forward, volunteer. Pass on, transmit. Fall apart, disintegrate. Get away, escape. So student, these are the phrasal verb, and here this is the single word for the phrasal verb, we can, and both the meanings are same here. Now student, some phrasal verbs are given here in this, and we have to find out the meaning. So let's solving it. Set aside. Set aside means to reserve for a purpose. Cut down, to reduce. Figure out, to solve. Gear up, to prepare. Dress up, to put cloth for an occasion. Put down, to write. Run out, to have nothing left. Run through, to examine something quickly. So student, here these are the phrasal verb, and these are the phrasal verb, and here the meanings are given here. So we have to learn it. Now student, exercise 5, rewrite the following sentence using appropriate phrasal verb given in the box. One has been done for you. So student, here there is one word is given for distribute word here in the first sentence. Can you help me distribute pamphlets after the discussion is over? So for distribute, which word is used here? Hand over. Can you please help me hand out Hand out is used here. Hand out pamphlets after the discussion is over. Now students, second one, I hope they don't cancel. So for cancel, which phrasal verb comes? Call off. So it is written here, I hope they don't call off the book shining. Number C student, Hira should not forego the opportunity to study abroad. So here forego. For forego, what phrasal verb will come? Pass up. Hira should not pass up the opportunity to study abroad. Number D student, the children exhausted the paint in 2 days. So for exhausted, which phrasal verb will come? Used up. The children used up the paint in 2 days. So student, here we have used phrasal verb for the single word. Now the next one students, you should not yield to others' demand so easily. So for yield, what will become here? Given. You should not give in to others' demand so easily. Number F student, she did not mention any of the pressing issue in her speech. So mention, for mention, which phrasal verb will come? Touch upon. She did not touch upon any of the pressing issue in her speech. Number G student, Saraswati resembles her grandmother in presence. So for resembles, what will be the phrasal verb? Takes after. Saraswati takes after her grandmother in appearance. Number H student, Shima has not tolerating Kari's bad attitude for a while now. So for tolerating, which phrasal verb will come? Putting up with. Shima has been putting up with Kari's bad attitude for a while now. So here student, with the help of this exercise, we have got that how we can write phrasal verb for a single word. Now one exercise is given here. Look at the exercise number 6. What is the exercise student? Read the sentence below and fill in the blanks using the right particles from the box. So we have to find out the particles from the box. Number 1, we accidentally ran over a rat on our way to beach. Number B, I have taken down. Taken down is a phrasal verb. Everything that was discussed in the class. Number C, the driver pulled up. Pulled up is the phrasal verb. The bus station and waited for the passenger to board. Number D student, when will Arvind stop playing around? So playing around is the phrasal verb and start paying attention in the school. Number E, the thief made off. Made off is the phrasal verb with all of their saving. Number F, his story doesn't add into. Add into is the phrasal verb. I think he is lying to us. Number G, keep back. Keep back is the phrasal verb from the snake. It is dangerous. Number H, look at the baby. I think she takes after. Takes after her father. So takes after is the phrasal verb. And in the first sentence, ran over is the phrasal verb. So student, we have got here that what are the particles comes to particular verb to make the phrasal verb. Now exercise 7 student, underline the errors and rewrite the following sentence. One has been done for you. Here there are some errors student. In the use of particles there are some errors. So we have to find out it and rewrite the sentence. Number A, my computer is taking off. So here off is wrong. Instead of off we can write taking up. My computer is taking up. I think it is time to get a new one. Next one is student number B, our neighbors ask us inside. So inside is the wrong particles for dinner today evening. So for inside what will be the here? Ask in. Our neighbors ask us in for dinner today evening. Now number C, the celebration went out. So went out is the not correct till 10 p.m. So went off is the correct phrasal verb. The celebration went off till 10 p.m. Number D, please bear out the cold for now. They will fix the heater soon. So student, bear out is the incorrect particles used here. What we will use here? With. Bear with. Bear with is the correct phrasal verb. Please bear with the cold for now. They will fix the heater soon. Now number E student, have you run under of sugar already, run under. Under is wrong here, run out is the correct preposition. Correct preposition and correct phrasal verb. Have we run out of sugar already? Number F. Why don't you just call out and ask your school if it is a holiday? So out is wrong here. What will be? Call up. Why don't you just call up and ask your school if it is a holiday? Number G. Garima waited till the hype died up before she went for the movie. She did not give up to our persistent invitation. So student, here die up is wrong, die down is the correct phrasal verb. Garima waited till the hype died down before she went for the movie. She did not give up to our persistent invitation. Number H. Perhaps we should run through the plans one more time to cut apart on careless mistakes. So student, perhaps we should, here thorough is wrong one, what should be? Run through. So perhaps we should run through the plan one more time to cut apart on careless mistakes. So this is the correct phrasal verb student, here it is given. So student, with the help of this exercise we have got here that where we have to use the proper and correct particles to make a meaningful phrasal verb. Thank you for watching the video student. All of you practice this exercise in your copy, and thanks for watching the video. Learn it,